Welcome to Vedikarna. Today, we'll explore an insightful bank loan applications dashboard designed to provide a clear and interactive overview of loan applications. Here's a quick overview of the dashboard. The top section displays total loan applications, total funded amount, total amount received, average interest rate, and average debt-to-income ratio. Next, the good loan and bad loan sections, providing a clear loan performance overview. Next, interest rate analysis. Next, the loan application by term chart breaks down loans by duration. Next, the total loan application by month shows the monthly trend of loan applications. Further down, the loan application by employee experience chart shows loan distribution based on applicants' years of experience. Next, a map visualization highlights loan applications by state. On the right, the loan application by purpose chart displays the most common reasons for loan applications. That's an overview of the dashboard. Now let's dive into how to create this dashboard step by step. Let's begin by structuring and preparing the data for our bank loan analysis. Renaming the sheet as Data for better clarity. We'll apply a color to highlight it. Converting data into table format, click anywhere in the dataset, go to Format as Table, and choose a preferred table style. Click OK. Next, we'll apply the Freeze Top Row option. Go to the View tab, select Freeze Panes, and choose Freeze Top Row. Now, as scroll down, the header row will remain visible. Remove grid lines for a cleaner view by deselecting the Grid Lines option under the View tab. Creating a loan status flag, inserting a new column. Use Ctrl+Shift+ to insert a new column. Name it Good versus Bad Loan Flag. Applying the loan status formula. Use this IF formula to classify loans as good or bad. If the loan is fully paid or current, it will be classified as good loan. If the loan is charged off, it will be classified as bad loan. Now the data is ready for further analysis. Next, inserting a pivot table for key metrics. Go to the Insert tab and click on Pivot Table. Select the data range and choose to place the pivot table in a new worksheet. Rename the worksheet as Pivot. Remove grid lines for better formatting. Set the zoom to 80% for better visibility. Adding fields. Drag loan ID to the Values area. Drag loan amount. Drag total payment received. Drag interest rate. Drag DTI ratio. In the value field setting, loan ID set to count. Interest rate set to average. DTI ratio set to average. Drag values into the row area. To give header-like total metrics. Format. Adjust the font color, size, duplicate the first pivot table for a separate analysis. Paste it below. Add headers. Convert total amounts to thousands K format. 0.0K. Next, below two rows, apply $ and decrease all decimal values. Convert values to millions. M format. $ number. 0.00M. display interest rates and DTI ratios as percentages with 1 decimal place. Copy the format and paste special formats in the first pivot. Shortcut key Alt plus E S T. Creating next pivot table. Copy the first pivot and paste it. Header good versus bad loans. Adding fields. Keep loan ID for counts into the values area. Drag loan ID for sum. Drag loan amount and total payment. Drag good versus bad loan into the column area. Remove the grand total. Copy the pivot and paste special formats in the paste it below. Use the Get Pivot Data formula to link values from a pivot table. Convert sum of ID into percentage. Go to Pivot Table Field List. Select Value Field Settings. Show as % of row total. Last two, convert values to millions M format. Copy the format and paste special format. Alt plus E S T. Create good loan percentage and bad loan percentage table for a separate analysis. Apply borders for the table view. Adjust column widths for readability. Create a next pivot table. Average of interest rate. Drag loan status in to the rows area. Drag interest rate into the values area, then set as average. Remove the grand total. Uncheck autofit. Create a next pivot table. Loan application by month. Drag month's issue date in to the rows area. Drag ID into the values area, then set as count. Set general number format. Create a next pivot table. Loan application by employee. Drag employee length into the rows area, count of ID into the values area. Sort the values in ascending order based on the count of ID. And convert total amounts to thousands K format. 0.0K. Create a next pivot table. Loan application by purpose. Count of ID into the values area. Drag purpose into the rows area. Create a next pivot table. Loan application by term. Drag term into the rows area. Convert count of ID into percentage. Value field settings. Show as % of grand, total. To the values area, decrease decimal values. Create a next pivot table. Loan application by state. Drag address state into the rows area. Count of ID into the values area. Copy the pivot table. Pastes special format. Use the Get Pivot Data formula to link values from a pivot table. Change the cell reference. With all pivot tables ready, let's move on to designing the dashboard layout. Add a new sheet and rename it to Dashboard. Move the Dashboard tab to the left for easy access. Right-click on the tab and assign a color to differentiate it. Go to the View tab and remove the grid lines. Reduce the zoom level to 80% for better visibility. Insert a rectangular shape for background under the Illustrations tab. Format the shape. Set the fill color. Remove the outline. Adjust size. Align shapes properly. Copy and paste the shape. Adjusting sizes accordingly. Align shapes properly. Let's adding dashboard icon and title. Insert a text box. And type Bank Loan Applications Dashboard. Format style it with a bold Calibri font. Size 32. No shape fill and no shape outline. And font color white. Position the title appropriately. Next, add full screen zoom in zoom out icon and data refresh icon. Add icon for key metrics. And insert text box, first key metric. Title, total loan. Font, Calibri. Bold, white. Remove shape, fill an outline. Adjust alignment and spacing for a clean layout. Add a values in the text box using equals linked to the appropriate pivot table values. And format the value. Adjust alignment. Next, total funded amount. Add an icon and a text box. Then adjust the font size, color, and alignment. Add a values in the text box using equals linked to the appropriate pivot table values. Adjust alignment. Repeat the process for additional key metrics. Next, total amount received. Insert a text box, then adjust the font size, color, and alignment. Add a values in the text box using equals linked to the appropriate pivot table values. Next, average interest rate. Insert a text box, then adjust the font size, color, and alignment. Add a values in the text box using equals linked to the appropriate pivot table values. Next, average debt to income. Insert a text box, then adjust the font size, color, and alignment. Add a values in the text box using equals linked to the appropriate pivot table values. Next, insert chart 4. Good loan issued. Go to the pivot table. Select the data, click Insert. Choose Donut Chart. Click OK. Cut and paste the chart into the dashboard. Formatting the chart. Resize it to fit the layout. Remove the chart title and legend. No fill and no outline. Set donut hole size 71%. Add colors. Insert a text box. No fill and no outline. Applications. Adjust the font size, color, and alignment. Copy and paste header. The title, Good Loan Issued. Adjust the font size, color, and alignment. Add a values in the text box linked to the appropriate pivot table values. Adjust the font size, color, and alignment. Apply bold and set a light color. Next, funded amount. Follow the steps. Adjust font size, apply bold, and set a light color. Then, add a values in the text box linked to the appropriate pivot table values. Adjust font size, apply bold, and set a light color. Next, amount received. Add a values in the text box, link to the appropriate pivot table values. Center of the pie chart. Add the total good loan percentage. Adjust the font size, color, and alignment. Next, Chart 4, Bad Loan Issued. Select all fields. Copy the first chart and paste it for the Bad Loan Issued chart. Then, rename the header, like Bad Loan Issued. Adjust the color scheme. Change the data source accordingly. Format labels. Change the data source accordingly. Next, Chart 4, Loan Application by Term. Select the data, click Insert. Choose Donut Chart. Formatting the chart. Cut and paste the chart into the dashboard. Remove the chart title. Hide all field buttons on chart. Resize it to fit the layout. Add a data labels. No shape fill and no outline. Add color scheme. Adjust font size and color. Header, Loan Application by Term. Next, center of the chart, add icon. Next, Chart 4, Interest Rate. Insert a clustered column chart. Cut and paste the chart into the dashboard. Formatting the chart, hide all field buttons on chart. Add data labels. No shape fill and no outline. Resize it to fit the layout. Format data labels. Set label position at the bar center. Adjust font size and color. To give color for each bar, Header, interest rate. Next, Chart 4, total loan application by month. Go to Pivot Table, insert a line with markers chart, cut and paste into the dashboard. Change line chart design. Remove unnecessary elements. Format data labels. Set label position at the above. Go to Markers option, set a color. And line color. Then adjust the line thickness to 2.25. Set built in size 6. No fill color. And no outline. No shape fill, and no outline. Header name, total loan application by month. Next, adding a chart for loan applications by employee experience. Insert bar chart. Cut and paste into the dashboard. Resize it to fit the layout. Remove unnecessary elements. Set gap width 60% and give light color, then no shape fill and no outline. Set data labels to white, bold, and Calibri font. Header, loan application by employee experience. Creating a map chart for loan applications by state. Select data, and insert map chart. Resize and position it properly. Set legend to the bottom. Format with no fill and no outline. Add data labels. Header, loan applications by state. Set white, bold, and Calibri font. Creating a bar chart for loan applications by purpose. Go to Pivot Table. Sort data ascending order. Insert bar chart. Remove unnecessary elements and adjust formatting resize and position it properly. Add data labels. Set gap width 60%. Set the color. no shape fill, and no outline. Header. Loan application by purpose. Adding slicers. Go to the pivot table and click anywhere inside it. Insert tab, click on Slicer, and select the field grade and purpose. We have customized the slicer design to match our dashboard. Let's see, we will show the customized design settings. Position and resize them properly. Right-click on the slicer and choose Report Connections to ensure all relevant fields are linked. And click Hide Items with no data. Our slicer setup is complete. Let's assign Zoom macro for dashboard screen icon. Then assign macro data refresh icon. Adjust the view by clicking the zoom buttons for a full screen. Refresh icon. When clicked, it will refresh all the data. Click again for zoomed out. That completes the bank loan applications dashboard. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more tutorials.